And I'll never forget when she explained to me that in essence, we love the stories, we love comeback stories. We love the story about somebody who hit rock bottom and fixed their life and then now they're on top. And I was like, I don't understand. Like, I mean, I thought about it. I was like, oh, okay, this is what Essence wants. Like, I'm writing it down because at that time, when I'm leaving Syracuse, it's like, oh, well, getting an article in Essence was a big deal. So I took notes, but I thought about it since then, years ago. And it's like, why does it have to be a comeback story? Like, why do we tend to identify mostly with black people who threw it all away and then got it back and don't have much appreciation for the person who said, um, I overcame my mistake by never making the mistake in the first place. Like, does anybody notice that? Like the best, most inspirational stories are like he went to prison 15 years because he killed somebody when he was 18, and now he's running a company. Or she was homeless and now she's a CEO. or you know what I mean? And I'm not saying that these stories are not valuable and inspirational, but it's like, well, when do we graduate? When should we graduate and get to the point where we say, look, we don't want you to throw it all away and then have to catch up. We want you to get ahead and stay ahead in the first place. I think that there's a bias against that. I think that if you say, look, I didn't get shot in the hood, I didn't go through hell, I didn't go broke and get my money back, I didn't go to prison. I'm just a guy who thought about my decisions since I was young, and I made the right choices because I had good mentors in my family who wanted to make sure that I didn't have to go through hell in order to become successful. I think that there are people who really look at that and they're like, you ain't really black. You ain't black because for some of us we think that being black means failing or losing or coming from behind or being at a deficit. That's the what you call the deficit model. Like I think that I don't know if anybody else has noticed this, but I feel like we are more attracted to those stories of struggle. It's always struggle, 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 and so you spend all your energy struggling, so you don't get to spend your energy thriving. You spend so much energy trying not to drown that you have no energy left to truly fly. You see what I mean? And so the less energy you spend in the struggle, the more you can spend your energy struggling in a different way. Maybe the struggle becomes like, okay, how I went from being a regular person to being like really successful, as opposed to like how I like in some cases these are what's the word, not intentional, but these were choices that were made, bad choices. And I wonder how hard we work to study and eliminate bad choices so that you're not coming from behind. You're not trying to figure out how to overcome a 520 credit score because you never had one. You're not trying to figure out how to recover as a prison inmate because you didn't go to jail. Right? You're not reestablishing a relationship with your kids because you always took care of your kids, right? Like what about those black people who did that, who always took care of their kids, who always got a good education, who always worked hard, who always made saved their money from the very beginning? I'm gonna tell you, my belief is that we have a bias against those people. We kind of think, oh well, there's nothing interesting here, and we get all excited about the person who is in the pit of hell and climbed out of hell. Like that basketball player Sebastian Telfair who blew $20 million and now he's in the projects, like repairing his life, and everyone just loves this story and they're so excited about it and heaping all this praise. And I think that that's fine. He deserves that. I want to encourage him, but I also want to encourage the brother who made the 20 million and turned it into 100 million because he wasn't stupid enough to get caught up in doing a bunch of the dumb shit that our young black men are taught to do. Do you understand?